Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie and you are looking at my husband Phil, and today he is going to show us how to make his very famous Italian sausage pizza. He makes homemade pizza on a regular basis, and we have family and friends request his instructions and his recipe on a regular basis. So I thought I would make this video for you today to show you how you can replicate Phil's sausage homemade pizza.
Every change has a reason.
You can pause the video here if you want to see the full list of ingredients that he uses. And of course, you can add any ingredients you like to it. The first thing he's going to do is start browning the ground Italian sausage. We live in the Midwest and he likes Graziano sausage. So that's what he's going to use. And he's going to start opening the Pillsbury dough for the pizza crust.
Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside a status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expand.
He doesn't have any seasonings or anything in the ground Italian sausage. He's just browning the sausage by itself, and he's stretching the dough very gently in all directions to get it to the size of our particular cookie sheet that he uses for the pizza pan. And then he runs his fingers just up and down on the edges to make the little sides so that all the ingredients actually stay on the pizza. And he'll do this several times before he's got it the way he wants it. And now he's taking a fork and doing what they call docking, and he's basically just perforating the dough all the way around in every direction, up and down. And what this does is prevents great big huge air bubbles from forming in the crust. It lets the steam and the air out while the crust is cooking, and it helps prevent the pizza crust from getting soggy on the bottom. Now, again, he's just going to use Italian ground sausage and cheese. That's his favorite pizza. You can use any topping you like. He's going to go ahead and pre-cook that crust just a little bit. He puts it in an oven, a hot oven, until it's lightly browned around the edges and just a little bit in the center. You can see the oven is at 400 degrees. His sausage is fully cooked at this point, and he's just pre-cooked the crust. If you don't pre-cook it, you'll get a soggy crust because there's not enough time in the oven once you add the toppings. So you need to pre-cook it just a little bit till it's just slightly browning on the edges, and then you can go ahead and start adding whatever toppings you like. Now, he really likes this Chef Boyardee pizza sauce, so he doesn't feel like he needs to add anything to that. So he's just going to pour that right onto the pizza crust. I asked him why he didn't mix it in with the meat, and he said it changes the flavor just a little tiny bit. These are similar ingredients he uses for his grinder recipe, and I'll link that above. But for this recipe for pizza, he does not. He just spreads it all over the crust, making sure that there's no big pockets or blank spaces that don't have sauce on it. But he basically wants to make sure that the bottom of the pizza is covered and there's no huge puddle in any given space. And once he's got the sauce where he wants it, he'll come in and start layering in the fully cooked and drained ground Italian sausage. Again, you can use whatever toppings you like. I would caution you, if you're going to add pineapple, you want to drain it really well first, otherwise it makes your pizza very, very wet.
In our abilities, if the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong.
The reason that people didn't know was that was the least of their worries.
Is he dropping any cheese, Sophie?
Much more dangerous.
Don't worry, you'll get plenty of cheese. There's a whole other pack I have to open.
One of these established market page came across a creature
He's right there at his feet. There's the accidental cheese spillage. Get your butt out the oven.
And now I have to let it cool off a little bit so that I can take it off that pan and put it on this pan so I can cut it easily. Because with it in the pan like this, the pizza cutter won't get to the edge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So once it cools off enough that when I tip it out, all the cheese doesn't go. So.
If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life.
Just a little. You can see the underside as well. Cooked and not soggy. So now the pizza's cooked. It's transferred from the cookie sheet to the cutting board, and it's time to cut it into slices. Phil cuts it very much like you would cut a pan of brownies, just going across and then making squares. And just like when we cook brownies, those pizza slices are all different sizes and shapes, and there's nothing wrong with that either. And you can see Sophie down there at Phil's feet waiting for anything that spills. Anything that hits the floor is fair game for the pup. So she's just waiting for things to fall. And you saw Phil's really good about giving her some cheese when he's cooking. But so here is our homemade, this is Italian sausage pizza. Again, you can add any ingredients you like. If you don't like real spicy Italian sausage, and Phil does, feel free to mix half Italian sausage or half hamburger, or you could even use a breakfast sausage for a little bit of spice, but a very mild flavor instead of the Italian sausage. If you're using sausage of any kind, make sure you drain it very well. Again, if you're using pineapple, make sure you drain it very well before you put it on your crust. Otherwise, that crust is not going to be brown and hold its own shape on the bottom. It's going to be wet and soggy, and that's no good. But you guys, this is a family favorite. Everybody loves this pizza. It tastes so good. So I hope you guys will give this a try. Great for a family night, movie night, family gathering. Good if you have picky eaters, because everybody can pick their own toppings and you can make it however you want it. And trust me when I tell you, it is delicious. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.